Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a controversial topic. Which species would the world be better off without? It's a question that sparks debate, raises ethical dilemmas, and forces us to confront the complexities of our planet's delicate balance. Life in all its forms is interconnected. Yet some species, through their impact on ecosystems, human health, or economic stability, pose significant challenges. Their presence begs the question, what would happen if they were gone? Join us as we explore the top 5 candidates for a world without. We'll delve into their ecological roles, the reasons behind their notoriety, and the potential consequences of their removal. From the humid swamps to the suburban backyard, the whine of a mosquito is a familiar sound. But these tiny insects are more than just a nuisance. They are the deadliest creatures on Earth. Mosquitoes are the harbingers of diseases like malaria, dengue fever, Zika virus, and West Nile virus. Every year, millions of people, mostly children, succumb to these mosquito-borne illnesses. The Anopheles mosquito, in particular, is responsible for transmitting malaria, a parasitic disease that plagues tropical and subtropical regions. Its bite delivers microscopic parasites that wreak havoc on the human body. Imagine a world without malaria, a world where children no longer die from this preventable disease. The eradication of mosquitoes could save millions of lives, alleviate suffering, and free up healthcare resources. But mosquitoes, like all creatures, play a role in the ecosystem. They serve as a food source for birds, bats, and insects. Their larvae, found in stagnant water, filter organic matter, contributing to nutrient cycling. Removing mosquitoes from the equation could have unforeseen consequences. Would their absence create a void that other, potentially more harmful insects would fill? Scientists are exploring ways to control mosquito populations without resorting to complete eradication. Genetically modified mosquitoes, designed to resist malaria transmission, are being tested as a potential solution. The question remains, can we eliminate the threat of mosquito-borne diseases without disrupting the delicate balance of nature? It's a question with no easy answers. Beneath the surface of our rivers and lakes lurks a silent invasion. Invasive carp, originally from Asia, have infiltrated waterways across the globe, wreaking havoc on native ecosystems. These voracious eaters, with their insatiable appetites, outcompete native fish for food and habitat. Their presence disrupts the delicate balance of aquatic ecosystems, leading to a decline in biodiversity. Silver carp, known for their acrobatic leaps from the water, pose a physical danger to boaters and fishermen. Their presence can transform once thriving waterways into ecological dead zones. The economic impact of invasive carp is also significant. They clog fishing nets, damage fishing gear, and reduce the populations of commercially valuable fish species. Controlling invasive carp populations is a complex and costly endeavor. Traditional fishing methods are often ineffective, and the use of poisons carries the risk of harming other aquatic life. Some innovative solutions are being explored, such as using sound barriers to deter carp movement and developing markets for carp as a food source. The fight against invasive carp is a race against time. The longer these invaders remain unchecked, the more damage they inflict on our waterways and the species that depend on them. The future of our rivers and lakes may depend on our ability to find effective and sustainable solutions to the invasive carp crisis. In the heart of Australia, a toxic invasion is underway. Cane toads, introduced in the 1930s to control sugarcane pests, have become a plague on the continent. These warty amphibians, with their poisonous skin and voracious appetites, have wreaked havoc on native wildlife. Predators that attempt to eat them, such as quolls, snakes, and lizards, often succumb to their deadly toxins. Cane toads reproduce at an alarming rate, laying thousands of eggs at a time. Their tadpoles, too, are toxic, posing a threat to aquatic life. The spread of cane toads has had a devastating impact on Australia's unique biodiversity. Native species, already facing habitat loss and climate change, are struggling to cope with this new threat. Scientists and conservationists are working tirelessly to control cane toad populations. Trapping, fencing, and even training native predators to avoid cane toads are among the methods being employed. The fight against cane toads is a stark reminder of the unintended consequences of introducing non-native species. It highlights the importance of careful ecological management and the need to protect our planet's delicate balance. The future of Australia's native wildlife may depend on our ability to control and mitigate the impact of this toxic invader. In the heart of our forests, a silent killer is at work. The Asian long-horned beetle, a wood-boring insect, poses a grave threat to hardwood trees across the globe. These unassuming beetles, with their long antennae and distinctive black and white markings, may appear harmless, but their impact is devastating. Their larvae tunnel through the living wood of trees, disrupting the flow of nutrients and weakening the tree's structure. Infested trees often show signs of decline, such as wilting leaves, yellowing foliage, and oozing sap. Eventually, the tree succumbs to the damage, posing a safety hazard and a significant economic loss. The Asian long-horned beetle has no natural predators in its introduced range, allowing it to spread unchecked. Its ability to fly long distances and its preference for a wide variety of hardwood trees make it a formidable foe. Efforts to control the spread of this invasive beetle are ongoing. Infested trees are often removed and destroyed to prevent further spread. Public awareness campaigns aim to educate people about the signs of infestation and the importance of reporting sightings. The fight against the Asian longhorned beetle is a race against time to protect our forests and the countless species that depend on them. Early detection and rapid response are crucial to preventing widespread ecological and economic damage. On the remote island of Guam, a silent predator reigns supreme. The brown tree snake, accidentally introduced after World War II, has decimated the island's native bird populations. These nocturnal hunters, with their slender bodies and lightning-fast reflexes, are expert climbers, scaling trees with ease in pursuit of prey. Their venomous bite, while not fatal to humans, is deadly to birds, lizards, and small mammals. The arrival of the brown tree snake on Guam had catastrophic consequences for the island's ecosystem. Bird populations, once abundant, have plummeted, with some species driven to extinction. The loss of birds has had a ripple effect throughout the ecosystem. Without birds to pollinate plants and disperse seeds, the island's forests are changing, with some native plant species struggling to survive. Efforts to control the brown tree snake population on Guam have been ongoing for decades. Trapping, poisoning, and even the use of detector dogs have been employed to reduce their numbers. The story of the brown tree snake on Guam serves as a stark warning about the devastating impact of invasive species on island ecosystems. It highlights the importance of biosecurity measures to prevent the introduction of harmful species. As we've seen, the question of which species the world would be better off without is not easily answered. The removal of any species, even those deemed harmful, has the potential to trigger unforeseen consequences within the intricate web of life. While the eradication of disease-carrying mosquitoes or invasive species might seem like a straightforward solution, the long-term ecological and evolutionary ramifications require careful consideration. The challenge lies in finding a balance between mitigating the harm caused by certain species and preserving the integrity of our planet's biodiversity. Thank you for joining us on this thought-provoking journey. We encourage you to share your thoughts on this complex issue in the comments below. What species do you believe pose the greatest threat, and what solutions would you propose? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Thanks for watching. What do you think about our list? Are there any other species you think the world would be better off without? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content.